Of course, life and death has so many other factors involved, but you could live less on an average. This could reduce one's lifespan because within you, this is Ida, this is Pingala, this is masculine, this is feminine. The feminine has to be handled in a certain way and the masculine very differently. Because essential quality of what masculine and feminine is fundamentally different. So, right and left are used differently. It is not that one is superior to the other. They are different and they must be employed differently. So left hand was used in a certain way. Right hand was kept for vigorous, difficult or hard actions. Left hand was kept for gentle, mild actions. It is a yogic principle that you do not use your left hand for doing hard things. Your heart, is it on the left side or right? Left, you're left. Because of the cardiac function being on the left side, if you are a left-hander, if you are using your left hand for all the more difficult, physically difficult actions, there is a research which shows that left-handed people on an average live 7 years less than right-handed people. Because the left has the responsibility of cardiac function, which is not a small thing. So the left should not be in vigorous action. You must balance the two in terms of strength and balance, but in general usage, it's best to use the right hand for all that involves a certain physical difficulty or stress. You use the left in a milder fashion. In most actions which need balance, in this culture, they're compelled to use two hands. If you have to receive something, nobody in India stretches out their hand like this, it's always like this. You must use both the hands. If you want to offer something, you don't give like this, you give it with both your hands. So anything which needs balance, you use both your hands. Anything that needs physically difficult action, you use the right. For certain other actions, you use the left. This is an understanding which has come by observing the body in a certain way. See the way we sit, for example. People who are on the path of Hatha Yoga spend a lifetime learning how to sit. A logically thinking person cannot understand why should somebody spend a lifetime learning how to sit. Health, you're talking about health, but coming to health, if you have to be healthy, you have to be at ease. So bringing this to ease, there are too many things to it, I can't go about that. One simple thing is, these days slowly, we're getting European furniture makers in India, big time now. So, you go to United States and sit down in a sofa, you have no choice, you anyway become like this. You have no choice about how you sit. Like this. Now you need to understand this. If there's something called as muscular comfort, skeletal comfort, organ comfort. Muscular and skeletal comfort is largely just comfort it is. It is needed at some times, but your organs should be comfortable for you to be healthy. If you take all the vital organs in your body, I'm putting it in a very simplistic way, all these vital organs in your body, they are not fixed with clamps and nuts and bolts. They're hanging in nets like this. Only if you sit like this, with your spine erect, your organs are at maximum comfort. You sit like this, they collapse one on top of each other. Now, how do they function well? They will not function well. So in a day, if you're sitting like this for 8–10 hours, you're asking for it. You're just asking for it. It's like you want to drive your car on 2 wheels. One day if you flip around to show off, it's okay. Every day if you drive like this, it's not going to last. That's happening to your body all the time. So, maintaining a certain level of organ comfort is very important if all these things have to function well. So keeping the body at ease is most important. Coming to mind and other things, there are so many things. Apart from that, if you learn to sit right, health is not just physical. There are a whole lot of dimensions to it, isn't it? Unless this human being feels complete in every way, you cannot say he's healthy. Both physiologically, energy-wise and psychologically, right is the more stable side. Stability also comes with rigidity. This is an inevitable factor. Whatever is stable is also rigid. Physiologically, if you start with the body, physiologically, left side is little more fragile because left has the responsibility of having your heart, which has many layered significance in the physiology, not just of pumping blood, it has a many-layered significance. And you don't start that side. In India, we told you, even when you wake up in the morning, you roll to the right and get up. You never roll to the left, because the first movement that you make, if you make to the left, you could cause some minor damage to the system. You always roll right. And in the northern hemisphere, there are many forces within the system which function like this, so this is why always right. So immediately people from Australia will ask this question, should I start with left? No. Just because you're going the wrong way, you don't have to continue that way. You must start with right because physiologically it is so, psychologically it is so, energy-wise it is so, that right side is more stable, left side is more vulnerable. So always with the right. Even if you wake up in the morning, on the right. First movement should happen on the right side, not on the left side. Do you know this? You're left-handed. If you're left-handed, if you're constantly using your left hand more than your right hand, then you could live less on an average compared to right-handed people. Of course, life and death has so many other factors involved, but this could reduce one's lifespan because left is a vulnerable space. It needs to follow, it should not be the upfront. So, always on the right.